Okay. Boy, howdy, that was fun. Let's
Hi.
see.
Yep.
Yeah. So essentially, what happened is my charger broke, but it didn't tell me it broke. So while I was streaming, my computer decided to just die on me. It's even
Oof.
more fun because Discord barely works on my phone, and the backup computer is locked again in the basement. So super cool, like when it rains, it pours type of situation we're having. Oh, it's super duper
Man.
cool.
Well, how far away do you live from me? I live in Long
Not
Lake
too
Way.
far, though we are live, so maybe not best time to give things away.
Oh, that's okay. Every I have a persona,
Let's
but
see. Well,
welcome
we will
back.
try doing it from the room today, and we'll see how this does. I still look okay. Honestly, the lighting's better here. Okay, so let's double check to make sure we're on stream because yeah, I'm
We're
I'm
streaming.
very competent with these types of things. Don't you worry about a thing. Okay, now that that nonsense is over, where were we?
Uh, we just went over this.
Yeah, we were at the point where the money had been exchanged, meaning Drew had given the 2 gold piece to Ray Rail.
Yep.
And what's the name again? Oh, not Soren, right? Soren, yeah,
Yeah, Soren.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And then uh, they were going to go find some clothes that may fit me that may not be bearing religious materials. And Drew was off to read scriptures to let those two go and rabble rouse amongst the
Okay.
city of Hardby.
Um. So, how much money did you put into your budget?
He gave
Okay.
us 2 gold.
And
Just to find some
so with
clothes.
that, you head out to the bazaar, and the bazaar of Hardby is mostly a fish market, but you can say that there is some more pricey stuff, and you can get marginally pretty good stuff here, to be sure. Um, so you come across a very large general purpose type store that seems to be pretty popular in the Harbor District. And inside, you find some clothes that you're looking for. They're priced at about 1 gold in total for an outfit.
While we're making this walk, I'm looking out onto the harbor. Does I know we passed through some big gates essentially to come in. Does it seem like fishermen and small vessels are still free to leave and go
I
about their
mean,
business and return,
so there
so
seems
they
to
can
be
port
fishing
boats?
inside of the harbor's waters, but there does not seem to be any fishermen leaving between the two giants, no.
Hmm. This mustn't be good for their export trade. If no
Oh,
one's
no one's
allowed to
happy right
leave.
now, but everyone is high strung, we could say.
We could try after we've purchased some outfits. We could try chatting up some of the local fishermen, see if anybody has found a secret exit out to ply their trade.
Hmm. Also, high enough bribe, maybe they can just take us to where we need to go along the coast of the desert.
If we find an exit, it's capable. I am able to pilot such small crafts myself as well.
I mean, I will
True,
say this is that you two do both know, or your characters would both know that along the like south edge of the coastline, that there are not any real places you can dock a ship. So any ship that you have to take would pretty much be marooned once you get it there.
We'd have to find a lonely rowboat that no one would be looking for.
I mean, a rowboat is manageable, especially if you want to be discreet. Well, let's get Drew his disguise first, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what does the outfit you got for Drew look like?
I think Soren should pick it out. I think it'd be funny.
I feel like we just start looking with the most ostentatious fancy hats we can find.
Maybe tone it down. We don't want to attract too much attention.
Oh, right.
We need him to blend in a bit. So, I mean, I'm down for a hat, just like...
That's fair. That's fair. I guess we can try just dressing him in the auspices of just a normal dock worker. That would blend in well.
Yeah, like a fisherman's get up.
It may not be as fun for us, but more functional that way.
Yeah, we wanted, because if we're gonna be like getting him out of the temple, he needs to blend in with the rest of the town.
That's fair. Disappointingly.
I mean, we can maybe get him like a fancy scarf.
Oh no, I'm sure this will not be the only time that we have to find a new outfit for it.
Very true.
We'll have more opportunities.
That's true. Okay, so we'll get Drew the fisherman, like a fisherman-esque, like a commoner's outfit. Because I'm pretty sure we can at least like smuggle out his armor and stuff in a pack. Because it seems they are only looking for weapons. So as long as we can hide the weapons.
Okay. So you're going to dress him sort of like a longshoreman, dock worker type.
Yeah. We got him a little like fisherman's hat too.
That's cute.
And maybe yeah.
On stream I have a little map of Hardby if you need any info on it.
Yep. Okay, so we're
You're definitely around Fishtown.
Fishtown? Okay.
That's where... So I put the temple of Cuthbert to be on the north end, and then you see the walls that ring the city. So that area is basically where they've cut off from. So you can see that the more hustle and bustle part of the town, which is by the dock, is completely cut off from the rest of the city right now. And only the guardsmen are directing traffic between the two areas. And so
how tall is
the wall is about the size of a 3-story building.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because this area used to get besieged quite often, so the wall was built like quite defensible and quite heavy.
Yeah. Well, since we got Drew his change of clothes, maybe we can just start like talking to people, seeing if there's like a way to get out of town.
In that regard, I think if we crawl around the docks a bit, I would look for whoever actually seems to be doing the most business, who seems the least perturbed, as they may have found a
I
solution
mean, the
around
place that you were
this.
buying the clothes is definitely the most hustle and bustle, like building in this part of town, at least.
And it seems
Yep,
well stocked. Don't seem to be any
no
shortages at
shortages.
the moment.
Well, that's just incoming. Like they're taking in shipments, just no one's allowed to leave,
Right.
which is going to become an issue soon because their docks are going to get full. Perhaps we could talk to one of the proprietors of the shop, see if they have any leads. I'll leave that to you, Soren. It seems you might have the charisma to get it done.
Who is operating the store at the
So it's
moment?
this older lady
Who do
by
we
the
see?
name of Hothbarda. She's been living in this town a long time, and you can just tell that by looking at her. She's always in a pretty good mood, from what you've seen so far.
My dear, we're new to your town, and you look seasoned in the ways of business here. You seem to be doing quite well
Oh,
for
well,
yourself.
aren't you a charmer?
Well, don't tell anyone. It's not usually. It's you just bring this out to
Yeah.
me.
Oh, you're just trying to get a quick
It's
deal on me. I see what you want. What's caught your eye? What's bringing your attention here? Is it? And she holds up a
oh
string of pretty fake-looking pearls. Is it this, dear? Are you looking for this for a sweetheart?
you wound me to imply that my admiration for you is just based on a monetary
Everything is
exchange.
based on a
But
monetary
I'm
exchange, dear. Even if it's not monetary in theory.
You're not wrong.
no, it's what I'm interested in is information. You operating such a successful shop with the embargo that's currently going on in the town. It must require quite
Oh,
some
it's not been
resourcefulness.
happening that long, dear. Only a week or two. No shortages yet, at least. I expect no shortages until maybe a week or two from now. Maybe then things will get a little bit silly, but for the time being, things are looking up, I'd say.
In times past, where there's been any kind of shortages or difficulties with supplies, is there a particular shipsman that you go to? Someone who seems more resourceful
No,
for such
no, I don't have
acquisitions?
a set deliverer. I make 'em all fight amongst themselves for hot butter. Yet they give me the good deals and they screw themselves over.
The more you speak, the more impressed I am. It's perhaps you may know them. It's somebody, if an aspiring entrepreneur was looking for perhaps not to, I wouldn't say violate this blockade, but perhaps circumvent it. Would you have any useful
You're
information for
trying to
such a
sneak
person?
out of the city, that's what you're saying.
Oh well, not if anyone besides you asks.
Hmm. I think my loose slips could be spoken to for the right price.
Of course.
And is this a monetary
No,
exchange
of
you're
course,
proposing?
nothing less.